Hello everyone, my name is Siddhartha Khemka and I head the retail research at Motilal Oswal Financial Services. The Government of India will be presenting the interim budget for the year 2024-25 on the 1st of Feb, which is this Thursday. Since this would be a budget just before the general elections in May, this would be a vote of account and hence should largely be a non-event from the market's perspective. The budget that would be presented post the elections would be of more significance as it would lay emphasis on the new government's vision. Having said that, the most important thing to look out from the interim budget would be the government's fiscal deficit target. We expect the fiscal deficit for FY24 to be around rupees 17.6 trillion rupees. This would be lower than the government's target of 17.9 trillion, but it would still manage to reach around the budget estimate target of 5.9% of the GDP. The key question here would be, what about FY25? Would the government set a fiscal deficit target at 5.2% or 5.4% of the GDP? A target of 5.2% would give a real chance to achieve 4.5% in FY26, while 5.4% will almost surely postpone the target by at least 1 year to FY27. Coming to the headline numbers for the budget, based on the provisional data which is available for the 8 months of FY23, that is from April to November 23, our calculations suggest that the gross taxes can exceed the budgeted estimates for the third consecutive year by as much as 1.3 trillion rupees in FY24 due to the higher non-tax revenue receipts such as dividends coupled with higher devolution to the states and an expected shortfall in the divestments. There is a projected overachievement of 1.1 trillion rupees in total receipts for FY24. After an expected growth of 14% in FY24, we believe that the gross tax receipts could grow by 12 to 13% in FY25. The growth in the direct taxes are expected to more than offset the slower growth in the indirect taxes in FY24. Now, coming on the other side, the total spendings would grow anywhere between 6 to 8% to achieve a fiscal deficit target in the range of 5.2 to 5.4% of GDP, assuming that the nominal GDP growth for FY25 to be around 10.5%. Now, if we look at some of the other major announcements that could come in the budget, is because of the upcoming general elections, we could see some populist schemes that could be included in the interim budget. We can expect populist measures directed towards farmers as the agriculture sector has been weak in the past few quarters. The budget may include some expansion of the PM Kisan scheme or increased benefits in the form of insurance schemes or higher Narega allocation. The new tax regime on the personal income tax front can be made more attractive by either increasing the exemption in the income limit, raising the income tax rebate under Section 87A, or by reducing the highest surcharge rate. Overall, we may also see some incentives for the real estate sector, which could be in an effort to boost the residential or the property market. Overall, India's economic growth has been much better than anticipated in the last 2 years. Even tax receipts have been higher than the target for the last 3 years. Hence, we hope that the government focuses on fiscal consolidation and set a fiscal deficit target around 5.2% of the GDP for FY25. Thank you.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.